Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I'll tell you, if the past week has not been the textbook version of Maryland weather, I have no idea what is. We've gone from the 90s, almost the 90s, to the 50s, rain to sunshine, and pretty much everything in between. Maybe George can make it stop, or at least make some sense of it. Anyhow, let's get right into the news, shall we? Yesterday in Annapolis, an armed robbery occurred in the 300 block of Broad Creek Drive involving 3 victims and 3 suspects. 2 adult males and 1 female were approached by 2 suspects who emerged from a blue sedan, one of whom was armed with a rifle. The suspects demanded the victims' belongings, resulting in one victim being shoved to the ground and dropping a bag, which was then taken by the suspects before they fled the scene. Now, this is the neighborhood off of Riva Road, directly opposite the Riva Trace community. Anne Arundel County Police are investigating this and urge anyone with any information to contact them at 410-222-4700. As the cleanup and removal of debris from the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge continues, yesterday authorities did recover the 6th and final victim. Jose Minor Lopez was a construction worker from Baltimore. This marks the end of the recovery phase for an incident that claimed 6 lives, each from Central America, leaving a deep impact on the community and initiating extensive recovery efforts led by the Maryland Department of State Police. In some education news, Elizabeth Heist, a music teacher at Lakeshore Elementary School, was honored as the 2024 Anne Arundel County Public Schools Teacher of the Year. The announcement was made during the 38th Annual Excellence in Education Awards ceremony, recognized her significant contributions, and urging educational staff to prioritize connections and high expectations in their roles. The event also recognized many other educators and staff for their dedication to teaching and support. All right, get your pup ready for the Anne Arundel County's SPCA's Walk for the Animals. It is set for May 19th at Quiet Waters Park, and this annual event does aim to raise funds for animal welfare and does feature plenty of activities. You've got a fun run, a walk with the pets, live music, food trucks, and a car show. The event does provide a platform for community engagement and support for animals awaiting adoption, with opportunities for local businesses and individuals to sponsor as well. The event is free, but of course donations are welcome, and you can learn more about it and sponsor it if you go to aacspca.org. And up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be chatting with Kris Valerio Shock, who is the president and CEO of Leadership Anne Arundel. As they celebrate their 30 years, we wanted to make sure that we chatted with her because she can really explain it a lot better than I can. But I'll tell you, I am a graduate of the class of 21 and a huge fan. That episode will drop at noon on Saturday, so be sure to check that out. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m., and it'll keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories of the day. And, very important, it is paywall free. Many thanks, as always. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find. And Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with her Annapolis After Dark, except no imitations for either her or her After Dark segment. Anyhow, all that's coming up for you in just a bit, so stick around.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, May 8th. Yesterday worked out pretty much as expected for the Annapolis region, with mixed skies and a few scattered showers and storms. And skies will remain mostly unsettled today through the weekend, with Saturday being the likeliest exception, with sunshine and dry skies expected. Look for warmer temps today, with highs in the mid-80s or so across Anne Arundel County, with a small but valid chance for some showers or storms. So keep an eye on the sky and the radar if headed out for the Wednesday night races in Annapolis, where winds should be out of the west at around 5 to 10 knots. From there, more showers and storms are likely Thursday, with temps in the mid to upper 70s, 4 p.m. highs, with mixed skies Friday, along with another chance for some additional showers with cooler highs around the 70-degree mark. As for the weekend, look for mostly sunny skies Saturday, with highs again in the upper 60s to lower 70s across the region, with highs around 70 degrees on Mother's Day Sunday, with more mixed skies, along with the chance of some passing rain showers ahead of a return of sunshine Monday, with low to mid-70s, 4 p.m. highs. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for weather updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service, and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. The music scene in Anne Arundel County is poppin', and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, May 8th through Sunday, May 12th. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers of our music scene. Thank you for all you do to keep our vibe alive. You can go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all 3 websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday, in downtown Annapolis. The Wednesday night races are on again. Race with the Schooner Woodwind as they race their 2 boats against each other every Wednesday, and you may even end up on the famous Woodwind 2 that was in the famous movie Wedding Crashers. Get tickets at SchoonerWoodwind.com. In Annapolis, start with Happy Hour with Ryan Cozell at Middleton Tavern, or with Hippie Happy Hour with Dave Chappell and Friends at 49 West. Jack Schenk will be at Reynolds Tavern. Mike here will be at San Andreas on West Street. And around the county, Eric Scott and Doug Segree will be back at Harper's Waterfront Restaurant in Edgewater. Michael Waskey will be at Cooper's Tavern, also in Edgewater. Loose Change will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. Joey Fitz returns to Langways in the Crofton Gambrels area. Dave Teef makes his debut at Severna Park Tap House. And down the road, Mixed Business Duo is back at Mother's in Arnold. Thursday, get to the point for Dan Haas. In Annapolis, under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, karaoke with John Donovan at Stan and Joe's on West Street. Around the county on Thursday, Jennifer Schimpf will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Federico Tabaya Jazz Ensemble returns to Severna Park Tap House. And Doug Segree will be solo at O'Loughlin's in Arnold. Over on the shore on Thursday, Throwback Thursdays are back with Jay Corsi Willis outside at Big Al Tiki Bar. Friday night music, a special shout out to Miggs Country Music, straight out of Nashville. His first single, Your Country Song, by Miggs, streams everywhere Friday. Yeehaw! In Annapolis, start with Happy Hour with Dana B at Blackwall Hitch. DJ Veritas will be on the ones and the twos at Chart House in the Annapolis Eastport area. Christy Allen will be hopefully outside at Federal House in Market Space, weather permitting. Jennifer Schimpf will be at Great Frogs Winery off of Forest Drive. Diving Horses will be at 49 West. George Evans will be at Ram's Head Tavern on West Street. And end the night with Rick and the Revolving Doors at Annapolis Smokehouse. Music around the county on Friday start with Happy Hour with Lost and Found Trio Band at Twain's Tavern in the Pasadena, Severna Park area. Meg Murray and Brian Ewald will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park just down the road. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Kevin Pollack and Doghouse Blue are back at Waterman's Tavern in Edgewater, one of my favorite spots. Joey Fitz returns to Gina's Cantina in Millersville. And Bob Quinlan Music of Meerkat Nation will be solo at Langways in the Crofton Gambrels area. Up in the Dino on Friday, PJ and Neil will be at Pit Stop Pub in Pasadena. Saturday in Annapolis, Music Festival is in full swing. This Saturday, Naptown Music Feast. This festival is all about the music and the food. 6 awesome bands, including Sweet Lita, Jawworks, Petticoat Junction, Sons of Pirates, and the Big Buffett Beach Band, the Regal Beagles, and Midnight Madness, which is a really good Pretty Music Academy student band. There will also be 20 food trucks, 30 vendors, a kids zone with a mechanical bull, rock climbing wall, and more. This is all on Saturday at the fairgrounds from noon to 10, free parking. Other music in Annapolis, Brant Austin Dunn will be at Great Frogs Winery off of Forest Drive. The Tommy McGee Band will be Rockin' Dark Horse. And end the night with the smooth sounds of Rickshaw Lizard at Stan and Joe's on West Street. Around the county on Saturday, start with brunch with Ben Heemstraw of Ben and the Bee Band at Cooper's Tavern in Edgewater. Richard Hayward will be at Stan and Joe's Riverside in Galesville, hopefully outside and not inside. Lauren and Rusty will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park. Brody Keene will be at Severna Park Tap House. And the Grilled Lincolns return to Mother's in Arnold. Brant Austin Dunn will be at Blackwell Barn and Lodge in Gambrels. And Christy Allen will be at O'Loughlin's in Arnold. Sunday Fun Day and Mother's Day in Annapolis. Treat Mom to a cruise. That's how we do it here in Annapolis. Guava Jelly Band will be playing for both Watermark Mother's Day cruises. Other music in Annapolis, the O-Mick Pub Band returns to Galway Bay, and the Wildflowers will be at Dark Horse. Around the county on Mother's Day, treat Mom to brunch at Severna Park Tap House with music by The Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. Brendan Lane of Brendan Lane and the Sugar Packets will be solo at Stan and Joe's Riverside in Galesville, hopefully on the deck and not inside. Dave Teef will be hopefully outside at Pirates Cove, also in Galesville. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming. And determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive. And it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.